Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are going to start physics MCQs. The first MCQs of physics is the branch of science which deals with the properties of matter and energy is called physics. Properties of matters and energy and their mutual relationship is called physics. Second, the physics is one of the branch of physical sciences in which in physics we studies physical sciences. Which branch of science plays an important role in engineering? It is physics. The most fundamental of all sciences which provide basic principle and fundamental laws to other branches of science is physics. This is the most fundamental of all sciences and provide basic principle and fundamental laws to other branches of science. The branch of physics deals with highly energetic ions is called plasma physics. Plasma physics deals with highly energetic ions. The branch of physics which deals with nuclear properties such as neutrons, protons and nuclear is called nuclear physics. The branch of physics which deals with properties of gravitational is called field theory. The branch of physics which deals with properties of gravitational forces is called field theory. The branch of physics which deals with living things is called biological sciences. The branch of physics which deals with the living things is called biological sciences or biophysics. The physics of moving charges. The physics of moving charge particle is known as electrodynamics. The physics of moving charges is known as electrodynamics, while the physics of static charges is known as electrostatics. The study of living science deals with biological sciences. Living science. Study of living science relates with biological sciences. For example, zoology and botany, in which we study about biome, life and logism studies. The first book of physics was written by Aristotle. Which of the following is massless? Photon is massless. The mass of photon is 0. Name of the branch of science which deals with study of sound and sound waves. Acoustics. Acoustic is the branch of science which deals with study of sound and sound waves. The formula of interconversion of centigrade and Fahrenheit is F minus 32 by 9 is equal to C by 5. The formula of interconversion of centigrade and Fahrenheit scale is F minus 32 by 9 is equal to C divided by 5. The coefficient of linear expansion is equal to delta L is equal to alpha L delta T. The unit of coefficient of linear expansion or volume expansion is K1. The unit of coefficient of linear expansion or volume expansion is K-1. Linear expansion occurs in solid. A man is in a car is moving with velocity of 36 km per hour. As speed with respect to the car is 0. As man is sitting in car with respect to car, is speed is 0. With respect to the object outside the car, its speed will be 36 km per hour. Area under velocity time graph represent displacement. Displacement की definition हम ऐसे कर सकते हैं. The shortest distance between 2 points is known as displacement. The area under velocity time graph represent displacement. Instantaneous and average velocities become equal when body has 0 acceleration. Instantaneous and average velocities become equal when body has 0 acceleration. Inertia of an object is a quantitative measure of its mass. Quantitative measure of uh, the mass of an object is known as inertia. First law of motion now gives the definition of force. First law of motion gives the definition of force. Third law of motion explains existence of pair of forces in nature. To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. The dimension of force is ml t power minus 2. The dimension of force is ml divided by t square. Which of the following pair has become direction always? Which of the following pair has same direction always? Force and acceleration. The collision between two bodies be elastic if bodies are solid and hard. Elastic collision. The collision between two bodies be elastic if bodies are solid and hard. What is the shape of velocity time graph for constant acceleration? Straight inclined line. The shape of velocity time graph for constant acceleration is a straight inclined line, which shows the correct relation between time of flight t and maximum height h. H is equal to gt2 divided by 8. H height is equal to gt2 divided by 8. This is the time of flight t and maximum height h. Taking off rocket can be explained by law of conservation of momentum. Taking off rocket can be explained by law of conservation of momentum. What is the angle of projection for which the range and maximum height become equal? Tan inverse 4. What is the angle of projection for which the range and maximum height become equal? Is tan inverse 4. Distance covered by a freely falling body in 2 seconds will be 19.6 meter. Distance covered by a freely falling body in 2 seconds will be 19.6 meter. Flight of a rocket in the space is an example of third law of motion, at which angle the range of the projectile is maximum. It is 45 degree. Time rate of change of momentum is equal to force. Time rate of change of momentum is equal to force. Why ballistic missile fails in circumstances of precision? Due to air resistance. Ballistic missiles fails in some circumstances of precision due to air resistance. When velocity time graph is a straight line parallel to time axis, then acceleration is 0. Same MCQs repeat हुआ है यहाँ पे. When velocity time graph is straight line parallel to time axis, then acceleration is 0. Slope of velocity time graph is acceleration. Acceleration is the slope of velocity time graph. Which law of motion is called the law of inertia? It is the first law of motion. Newton's law do not hold good for particles move with velocity comparable to the velocity of light. Newton's laws do not hold good for particles move with velocity comparable to the velocity of light. यहाँ से आइंस्टाइन की थ्योरी ऑफ रिलेटिविटी स्टार्ट हो जाती है. न्यूटोनियन फिजिक्स यहाँ पे फेल हो जाती है और आइंस्टाइन स्पेशल थ्योरी ऑफ रिलेटिविटी एंड आइंस्टाइन इक्वेशन E is equal to mc square